Alright. We're synced up, bro. Welcome back to the Buhz podcast episode 4. First, every time on video, too. Our setup is like almost like you could get at the dollar store. Like, we got like a $20 like microphone. There's some cable that costed more than a freaking microphone.
Yeah.
And then just 2 phones. But yeah, it's just me and Nick for right now. Matthew's going to be joining in the call later, hopefully like 10-15 minutes from now. Yeah, basically he's at physical therapy, I think, because he messed his knee up in lacrosse.
Yeah.
So he's just getting that better. But
that shit happened to me in senior year.
what happened?
I don't know if you remember. Well, because in senior year of high school for me, that was when, that was like the midst of COVID. So our lacrosse season already got cut short. So it was like 7 or 8 games long for the whole season. And it was my last season because I was the only senior on the team. And I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to play in college. So on like the 3rd game, I almost completely tore my left ACL. It was like my sports medicine teacher at the time was the athletic director, Mark. John
Mark.
Colley.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, I know, you're so lucky it wasn't like a little bit worse, because with those, if it tears completely, your ACL doesn't have a blood supply, so you have to get it surgically reconstructed, because it doesn't have its own nerves and blood supply, which is crazy. But so my senior season, my last season on Chiaku, after I've been playing forever, got cut in the 3rd game. Like, it was just crazy, but it was a good, like, they threw me a party and stuff, like, because I was only senior, and they gave me a good send-off, and it was dope.
Yeah.
I still think about it all the time.
That's when, I remember, I think you're like a freshman in college. I remember you went to the doctor one time, like, you're talking about your knee. You still had problems with your knee. Like, you're living at the common grounds of Buhz College. But, I'm thinking about that now. But, one of my boys from my baseball team, he's in Sutter now. He transferred over. Like, I think, like, he's had problems with his knee. Like, he's been, like, a good football player and baseball player, but, like, football got cut short for him because like he fucking fucked up his knee, and he hasn't been able to play football because he just like destroyed his knee at such a young age, like before even high school started. And basically after my junior season, beginning of his senior season, basically like he couldn't, like something was wrong with his knee still, and he went to the doctors and like his ACL just like wasn't there, like it was like gone.
That's wow. And
like I don't know how that happens or like how that works, but he got surgery. Then he transferred over to Sutter, and then he fucking balled out. And I think they won their league or whatever. So yeah, good for him, bro. It's freaking hella dope. He's only a junior right now too, which is hella dope because he's still got 2 more years. But yeah, I've never really had problems. I've never really had like an injury during sports. Like I try to think about it, like football. I remember junior year. I do remember like trying to catch this ball or something. I landed on my back, and like my left shoulder blade, like something wasn't right. Like I couldn't breathe. Like it hurt. Like I was like
Jesus.
I was on my deathbed, bro. But I took like 2 weeks out for that.
You probably like lightly bruised a rib or something. If you were like knocked. I mean, you fell on your back, so like obviously you're gonna knock the wind out of your back. I couldn't like move my arm like properly. Like if I went up too high, it just like hurt hella bad. When was that?
Junior year, so 2 summers ago, 2-3 summers ago. And another time, this isn't really an injury, but like I just remember like this vividly. Like I was at batting practice at Sutter Buttes, and like I was walking by, and like this kid just like fucking swings the bat right into my elbow.
What?
And I was like, oh my god! Like right beforehand, like because right after that practice, I went to my sister's back to school at New Adventures because she was still in preschool. That was actually a long time ago. But I just remember that happening. I'm like, oh, like it's like, you know that feeling like when it hurts so bad, like but you're trying not to cry. It was that exact feeling, bro. Like, it was horrible.
That's crazy that you were talking about that kid that got an X-ray and his ACL just wasn't there.
Yeah.
It's so you can live without your ACL.
Yeah, he was like doing stuff.
But you can do stuff, but you can't. I mean, obviously, you can't nearly to the level of what you were, and you are prone to like more injuries in the future, aka like what Matthew's going through with this meniscus, because those 4 ligaments around your knee like protect that, and like so that's just That's something Mark taught me. Is you can literally live without it, but it's gonna feel like you're walking like on ice. He said,
Oh,
which is
that's
so
wild.
crazy because I remember
wild.
that feeling, and it's so hard to describe. But it's
Where is he at now? Do you know where he's at now?
he went to oh god, what is it called? University of Pacific, UOP.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's hella dope.
yeah.
Yeah, now we got, I think her name's Lindsay, as like the lady. She's
Really?
dope. Yeah, she's dope. I never really talked to her. Like, that's the thing, like, in high school, like, I was, like, very quiet, like, to, like, actual people like, like, helped me out. Like, I never went to, like, to go get ice or anything like that. Like,
This shit's in Stockton.
why is it in the University of the Pacific if it's in Stockton, bro?
Is it really?
Stockton. I think it actually is, because I think I know a girl that goes there.
I've driven by it before. I don't know.
Dude, we were talking so much shit to her, like she's either gonna go to Davis or University of the Pacific. And like, why the fuck are you going to Pacific? It's in Stockton. I remember that now because it was in Stockton. We're like, you're gonna get like shot up or something like that, like making fun of her that she's gonna die or something like that. But she's chilling.
We used to play. Speaking of Chiaco or lacrosse team, we used to play a Stockton team, and it was so like. I mean, I don't want to like generalize. It was just like kind of like ghetto.
Well, yeah, like I understand that. Like we talked about in the last episode when I like went there, like to stop by KFC, like I had to ring the doorbell. And stuff.
That was insane.
Dude, I was beyond livid too, cause like I was like literally so tired, and like the grass from like that freaking festival just like gave me the sniffles. I just like couldn't like survive. But yeah, like going back to like injuries, I don't like I've never broken a bone, but I may have broken a bone. You know what I'm saying? Like I never went to the doctor, but like during like JV football, like I destroyed these two fingers, like these.
Both of them. That.
Yeah.
What was it? Was it
like tackling drills and stuff, and like just fuck it up.
I think that's called a jersey finger. Is that
when you get it caught in your jersey and it just gets? No, I don't think. Yeah. I don't really remember the specifics. You know what I'm saying? But,
look at
that. Yeah. Following the most dangerous cities in California. Number 1, Stockton.
Wow.
They got Compton at 4. Vallejo. Dang, I don't know Vallejo.
I mean, like, what's technically closest to us? None of us.
Stockton. I'll just say Stockton.
Yeah.
Or Modesto. Modesto's like right past Stockton, I think, or something like that. I'm not sure. But keeping up on sports. I bet Matthew would have a good saying this. We'll probably have to like bring it back up after he comes into the pod. But what do you think the hardest sport is?
Speaking from like an objective point of view, oh man. Overall.
Yeah.
Wow. This might be obvious, but I was gonna say combat sports.
Oh yeah, I
like
can back that. Especially MMA.
Just because you have to like push farther than failure or what your body's telling you. So like, and I mean, other sports, yes, you're gonna have to do that and get into that like crazy animal mindset, but
not like fucking golf.
It's like for your life, you know. You're literally like life or death.
Yeah, they're the modern day gladiators.
Yeah.
Like, but
yeah.
I was
you gotta be smart too.
Yeah. Because when I was, like, I saw this clip of Deion Sanders, and, like, he got asked a question because he played both baseball and football. He says, which sport's harder? He says, baseball by far. Because, like, I guess, like, hitting the baseball is, like, one of the hardest things to do in sports. Which, like, I back. But, like, baseball's also, not really physically demanding. Like, not as much as other sports. I've heard people say, like, soccer's, like, the hardest sport to play. Which I think they're absolute baloney. Like, honestly, like, I watched this show called... Welcome to Wrexham, like this Ryan Reynolds documentary where about a soccer club. And like actually like watching it is pretty dope because like they're like lower leagues and like they're actually like more physical and like they'll like talk shit to you and stuff. It's really dope. But I just feel like if I had like at least 6 months or to like 8 months of just like ball control and stuff like that, then it'd be like way easier because like I feel like you just need your ball control and like cardio. Cardio is like number 1, which does suck. But like also, like, goalkeeping looks really fun. Like, I love to goalkeep. Even though, like, I guess it is also one of, like, the hardest positions. But,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll save that conversation for when Matthew gets here, because we just got word that he's on his way home.
Yeah, he's on his way home. That's actually so true though. Like I obviously, like my position in lacrosse forever was a midfielder, and I was just like, the position that ran the most. Like I was in the position that could go anywhere on the field. But I got into goalkeeping after, because my oldest brother Alex was a goalie, and he was arguably one of the best in Northern California. Like seriously, like had one of the best save rates in a very large area.
It's another thing too, though. Like I look at lacrosse and like I see like this shit like a goalie wears, like fucking shirts and a t-shirt, and like this big ass net, and like you got like this solid rubber ball like coming at you like plus 80, 90 miles an hour, like at your level. Like that shit like, looks so scary. Same with hockey. It's hockey. Like, did you see like that one hockey player died?
Really?
Yeah, basically. A few weeks ago, literally, like I think it was in the NHL. I'm not sure. It was in some hockey league, and basically, like this guy fell back or like fell or something, and like his skate just came up and sliced the dude's neck. Like the dude like had all his neck and stuff. Like he's going out the field, you see like all this blood gushing. Like I guess he died.
That's happened before.
It's wild. Have you ever seen Blades of Glory? Or like they're doing like the insane trick, like just cuts off the North Korean's head. It's freaking hilarious, dude.
That was one of the best movies of all time.
That's Blades of Glory is pretty good.
Dodgeball.
That's in my top 20 of all time.
Top 20.
Yeah. They're making a second one, I think. I think they're making a second one.
Wow.
Yeah. Dodgeball.
Big old bird.
That looked like a freaking hawk. That was wild. Come up and eat Ruby. For reference, that's Nick's cat, Ruby. She's very big too. Like she's plump. Like she's got some meat, like A5 Wagyu. Like she's got some nice marbling inside of her.
I think she's like 14 pounds.
That's wild. My dog's like 4 or 5 pounds.
Her breed is big though.
What is she?
Long hair domestic and not Maine Coon. I'm trying to.
Maine Coon would be like the one cat that I would get. Those shits are dope. Those are really cool.
And they're huge.
Yeah.
Long hair domestic and tortoiseshell.
A tortoiseshell? Like that's like the name of like their breed?
They're called like torties for short, but
okay.
That's what Junebug was a tortoiseshell.
Was Junebug big?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was.
Yeah, I'm not a cat guy at all, bro.
She was.
I'm not a cat guy at all. That's pretty dope. That's what is that kind of what she looked like?
You don't remember? I don't know if we knew each other. She was just like always on my porch at my university. 2020.
It doesn't say on her casket. So right there.
I know, I had it written down somewhere though.
Oh, you did?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she literally looks like that picture I have of Ruby over there, that painting that looks like her.
Oh.
That's like...
Oh, yeah, right there. Yeah, I see you. Yeah. If you had to choose one, would you choose cats or dogs?
Cats.
Really?
What do you mean choose, though? Like to have on Earth?
Yeah, like, you had one pet to choose, and it'd be a dog of any kind. You could pick any kind. Or a cat of any kind. Like, honestly, like, almost like 10 times out of 10, I'm gonna choose a dog. Like, I look at it, like, the cats, like, Ruby's chill, but, like, I'm not gonna pick her up and, like, cuddle with her. Like, I'm just gonna, like, let her walk by, I'll, like, touch her head, like, pat her a little bit. But I'm not gonna, like, because I'm not, like, it seems too hard to make a connection, like, if you're not the cat, like, the owner of the cat, like...
Yeah.
Like, making a connection with the dog seems way easier. Like, both of them, like, all the dogs that I, like, have, like, I only have one dog at my mom's house, and then I have one dog at Ricardo's house, my dad's house, and then my grandpa's got 3 dogs. And, like, all of them are, like, they know me and hella chill. And, like, same with Jake's dog. Like, Jake has, like, this, like, insane, like, breed of dog that his parents, like, found in Sacramento. Like, little backstory, like, Jake, our, like, best friend, he's got 3 cats, but, I mean, 3 dogs. He's got 3 dogs. But a few months ago, his parents were in Sacramento, and, like, there's this, like, abandoned homeless camp, and, like, there's this dog, that was just there, and it's, like, one of these, like, insane, like, what is it? What kind of dog does he have?
Jake?
Yeah.
The Belgian Malinois.
Belgian Malinois. Yeah, like that type of dog's like the dog that you see like run up like 20-foot walls and stuff.
That's the
like,
cop. German Shepherds aren't cop dogs. Those are the cop dogs.
Yeah. They look like German Shepherds with like a haircut basically. But this dog is like completely bad.
Did you hear her?
Dude, yeah, I heard Ruby just freaking meow somewhere, bro. Where is she? Where's that dog at, bro?
Welcome in. Wait, what? We're both tripping.
Dude, no, I swear I heard it. She's like somewhere in here, bro. Or somewhere around here.
Do you think I've locked in my closet?
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Did you like this, dude?
Come on, I'm so sorry.
Dude, Nick just left.
No, it's only been like.
No. Nick just left his cat in the freaking closet for the freaking suffer and die.
No, it's only been like 15 minutes.
No, that's actually wild.
Ruby.
Damn. What, are we gonna show Ruby to the camera?
Yeah, I'll bring her over.
Let's see it. But yeah, Jake's dog, like, it's like all black and like it's got so much energy and like it just like bites at your ankles and stuff. And like if you walk in the door, like it's gonna like attack you. But like thankfully, like I've been to his house like many times. Like now it's like comfortable with me. But yeah, this is Ruby. Yeah, I just can't get with cats, bro. I can't get with the trend, bro.
I know what you mean. I mean, obviously, I'm more like I'm gonna be biased because I've been a cat owner for even way long before this, and I just always like consider myself a cat whisperer. Anywhere I go, I can make stray cats friendly to me for some reason. Like I always, when me and Jake would go to a Glad Tidings church to skate, there was this cat there that like, I don't know, just anywhere I go, I feel like cats come up to me.
Come here, boy.
And I don't know. I think they're dope. They remind me of like bigger cats, like in the wild. You
like
know,
a mountain lion.
Yeah. They're so similar, and like I don't know. I like big cats too.
Well, like wolves. No, I'm joking. But that's the thing. Like when I go to the Southern Buttes, that like it scares me. Like a mountain lion.
That would be.
Well, that's why. Like now I feel safer though because I have a whip and I know how to crack it. So it sounds like exactly like a gunshot. So like I'll be walking up the beach and like it comes up like, oh shit, waka.
That's
just runs
hella
away.
true.
That'd be hella dope.
Even just like, you know how bears, like, you're supposed to, like, brown bears, like, get all big and stuff?
Not
Even
that-
you, like,
no,
do that big-ass motion.
Like, black bears, you're supposed to get all big and, like, scare them off. Brown bears is, like, you just, like, cuddle up into a ball.
Okay, yeah, I think you're right.
Up.
Yeah, I think you're just fucked.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
That'd be devastating. But,
Speaking of, like, that whole, like, dog thing, because dogs are, you know, probably, like, the best companion ever, you know? Even though, like, cats are in history with, like, Chinese emperors and stuff, and like
Egyptians.
Yeah, the Egyptian, like stuff like that. Dogs are as well, but to tie into that, I feel like a dog in like the apocalypse or something, like having like a little companion, like a pit bull or like a big ass, like, you know, something like that would be cool.
Well, there's movie evidence of that in I Am Legend.
No,
And then it dies, and he's like, no.
Yeah.
That shit was heartbreaking. That movie like scarred me because like there's like not really a good ending. Like bro just died. Well, it was a good ending because he was with his family that was up in heaven or whatever. But
isn't it crazy that Will Smith raps too?
Dude, on the way home. So during Halloween time, which was last month, 2 months ago now, it's December 1st. Speaking of which, we're sorry because we're supposed to film last week for Thanksgiving special, but shit fell through. But we're here now.
Yes.
But speaking of which, like during Halloween, like I'm always trying to like get in, like keep in the mood of like Halloween and stuff. Like I'm not trying to like fall out of it. So like I have the radio going on of like I don't know what channel it's on, but I have Sirius XM, and there's this rap song about Freddy Krueger, and it sounds exactly like the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air like theme song.
Mm-hmm.
It's Will Smith rapping about Freddy Krueger. Like, I swear on my life.
Wait, what?
And it's like one of the most dog shit things I've ever heard.
Oh, really?
It's horrible.
Yeah, I don't...
Dude, he's a... Can we say cuck? Can we say that? Because is Will Smith
I think so.
Cuck? Like...
Because that's like a thing for some people. That's like, you know...
They enjoy it?
That's like... I bet there's a whole community for...
Yeah,
you know what
like,
I mean?
like you have like a girlfriend like you, like, you're like, yo, Nick, come like have sex with my girlfriend. Well, like, I watch you. That shit's nasty. Sorry I had to hear that, but that shit does happen.
Dude, same thing with like what is it called? Polyamorous or whatever.
I've never heard of that.
Yes, you have. It's the open relationship.
Oh, like we're like what what's his name? Sean O'Malley has.
What? Yeah, it's interesting the way of building. It's literally
like Mormons.
It's like you're married or you have a significant other, but you guys see other people and like it's known about like. You like.
Well, isn't that a thing with like Mormons though? Like they have multiple wives. Like they have like
I don't know.
There's a TV show about it. I swear there is. Like it's hella drama. Like all these like ugly fat white bitches, like on this like one dude's like little wiener. It's wild.
Yeah, Bill Burr's podcast like a couple days ago. He was talking about like this couple. Both of them thought he was attractive, like wanted to bring him home. Like the husband
I've heard about that. I saw that.
That happens like so. I don't know. I feel like it's like becoming more of. I don't know, to each their own, but...
Yeah, I feel like a lot more girls around our age now are, like, bisexual. I'm just speaking facts. Like, I feel like in college, like... Because, like, you think about it, you think it's nasty. Like, imagine, like, you're bisexual. Like, you're
I didn't say it was nasty.
No. Because this is a point of view from a straight man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it's great that they're bisexual. Like, good on them, you know? Like, that's dope. But, like... If I was bisexual, that'd be pretty nor. I just couldn't imagine myself like kissing a dude. Which is, I'm not trying to be like homosexual. I mean, what is it?
I've heard it
homophobic. There you go.
I've heard it's like opening up the playing field. It's like you can get anyone you want when you're bisexual because it's like.
But it also it's like it's the same thing when you hear like a PE teacher like have
interruption.
Oh, we have an interruption.
We have Matthew
Alloway joining. Let's go. What are we gonna set him up at?
Hey, buddy.
Yeah, just put him right there.
Hello there.
Next to the camera. All right, Matt. You got anything you want to say while we're talking about this? We'll go back to the topic about the hardest sport to play because I know Matt's got. I think he's a big sports guy.
You already started?
Yeah. We started like 10 minutes ago. We're chilling.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Buddy. It's just like a nice smooth transition. This is like this makes it better. Now we have like all three of us, which is like full power now. So like basically like we just basically talked about talking about sports, like how you went to like you're just at physical therapy, right, for your knee. That's how you're there for.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
right.
We're talking about that and like all these injuries that we've gotten and stuff, and we asked the question, what do you think the hardest sport to play is and why?
Baseball.
You're not cutting it out.
Baseball.
You could hit. You have to be able to time to be good at baseball, like semi-decent. A mid-90s fastball, like get it into the outfield. You know what I mean? For a hit. And you look at like batting averages and shit like that. It's all like based off of how many times out of like 1,000 or 10 that you get a hit, and like a 300 batting average is considered elite.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and like when the like league average is 250, so the time you're getting a hit, but what's it called? The other 75% of the time you're getting out.
Yeah,
so if you get on base, like if you have a 300, you're fucking elite or like plus. That's why people look at like Luis Arias as like the batting champion when he has no pop, but he just gets on base every.
Yeah,
that's true.
That is pretty wild. Like that.
And then you have to like, especially like the pitchers. You see like people throwing like Aroldis Chapman, for example.
Sure.
Like he's throwing like 105 miles an hour, but he can't locate it. But when like you go back like 6, when he was with like the Reds.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he was locating, and he hit 107 and like right at the guy's cranium.
Yeah,
freaking.
You know, like,
McCutcheon.
Yeah, almost in McCutcheon.
Yeah, bro. Like it's nothing compares to baseball, bro.
Yeah, that's like a good point because like if you're a Hall of Famer if you hit the ball into the outfield 3 out of 10 times, which is actually crazy.
That's true.
What was it? We're thinking like Nick said martial arts, which is like a valid one, like MMA and stuff.
Yeah, like combat.
Because it is very physically demanding, but like I honestly do think like for baseball and like basketball and like football, you do need a physical like you need to be like. You need it like your genes, like you need to be built for that sport. Basically, like football, you need to be like fucking massive. Basketball, you need to be tall and stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like MMA is like the only sport where a normal guy could get into the UFC, like because he could like you have all these weight classes, put all your dedication into it.
Yeah.
Like I do feel like MMA is like one of the hardest sports, but I also do feel like it's one of the only sports that you could become like a normal guy, like you and me could become professional at. But yeah.
Huh.
That's
a I feel that's an interesting take that we could become like.
I heard it on somewhere. It's not my own take, but I heard it somewhere. But
I don't know. I mean, yet even if you're the worst in the UFC, if you made it to the UFC, like that's still
even getting a contract is still a dope. Even though like it does suck though, because like most of the dudes that get UFC contracts are like not even like they're not making good money. Like same with like baseball. Like you're not making good money until you get like a contract to like the majors. Like all these dudes are like in the AAA, like making like 26-some K a year or something crazy like that.
And these guys that just get signed on are getting like a fight or two a year.
Yeah.
Which like you're getting paid by fight.
Yeah.
Right. So
it's pretty wild.
Yeah.
So like it's like it also is really hard because like if you have like you're probably gonna be working a day job and then going the extra mile to go work out to like become better in like MMA. But yeah, I like that baseball take because I play baseball and I'll take that crown with me that I play the hardest sport. But it is really hard to hit the ball, but like defensively and also like one thing that pisses me off a lot is like how like football players or like other players talk shit about baseball, but then they come to throw a baseball and it looks like they don't have like working ligaments in their arm. Like, they can't throw for their life. Like I don't understand at all. But yeah, you make a lot of good friends in baseball, which is something I was gonna bring up because I remember back in the day when we all used to play at Sutter Buttes. Matthew, he was on a baseball team with my cousin Adrian, and that's why we're gonna bring this into play. My Thanksgiving tradition. So. Every Thanksgiving was last week, but every Thanksgiving at my dad's house, we have a kids' table, and I'm still in the kids' table. Like I'm never gonna leave it because like it's just classical.
Yeah.
But every Thanksgiving, everyone at the kids' table they have a quote unquote food fight. Like we eat a little bit, but then once shit hits the fan, like someone's gonna like you never throw food, you just put massive amounts of food in other people's drinks. And this year was a classical. I'm gonna be honest with you, like it's an absolute classic. So basically at the kids table was me, my sister, we had Alex at the table, Fit Gorgon, then we had Adrian and then some of his siblings, well not siblings but like like other people, other kids at the table. And basically these two little boys, I don't remember their name, but like they were like this is their first year here, and like they didn't know what's up. And I have this video. It's fucking hilarious. I was dying to laugh. I've never laughed this hard in my life. But basically, we had an entire turkey leg, and we shoved it in this kid's drink. And his face, it literally looks like he just like. It looks like he watches like dad or mom die. Yeah, there's a tear on his cheek just like going down.
The video is so good.
Should we put it up on after like post credit? Like show them like I'll show you the video. It's gonna be right here. Alright, you saw the video, but literally that's what happened. He was chilled afterwards. Like he was crying. Like he started crying a lot, but like we told him what's up. But it was even funnier because before the turkey leg, we already put mashed potatoes and shit in his drinks, and like I was like, let's have a toast, and we toast and they drink it, and this kid drinks, and he's drinking, and then he sees all this stuff inside, and that's when I lost it again. Like I was dying. And like that's when he actually cried. Like he was already like I felt bad in the moment, but like game is game. You got played. So like it was hilarious. Like like he's chill now, but it wasn't traumatizing. I don't think for him, but like it was hilarious because like they're just drinking like mashed potato apple juice. But
that's terrible.
Yeah, that's like the best Thanksgiving tradition. That's the thing. Like I feel like since like I have technically 2 Thanksgivings because my parents are divorced. Do you hear that voice crack? But usually at my dad's house, it's more like a Friendsgiving, like it's family, and then like we have like our boy like Zach come over and stuff, which you guys know him from the baseball game. But then
Zach Baggins.
Zach Bagans.
Zach Baggins.
But yeah, that's always a big feast over there, and like it sucks. Like that's so funny, bro.
Oh, nothing. It's like just.
But yeah, then I go to my mom's, more like traditional and stuff. I always be saying out of pocket stuff though, and like my grandma will just like react in the most outrageous way possible. I like dab her up and stuff after she makes me like some like good desserts. What's your favorite dessert during Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving dessert?
Or Thanksgiving or Christmas? Like, what's your favorite like, I guess feast dessert? Like when you have a feast for like Thanksgiving and Christmas, like what's that? Like your favorite? Like I have this thing I've grown up on and I fucking love it. But I want to hear what your guys' like favorite dessert is.
If it's something you grew up on, I feel like it's like a unique one. It's not.
It
like,
is unique.
It's
I think
not
it's
like
unique.
A basic one. Mine's basic. I was gonna say pumpkin pie,
Mhm.
but I use too much whipped cream.
Oh yeah,
That's mandatory.
Yeah, it's mandatory. Yeah,
like you can't see the slice. Like you can't. Yeah, you gotta cover the whole thing.
That's how I do it, bro. Because like normal pumpkin pie by itself, I can't have that, bro. It has to have whipped cream.
Yeah.
That's what I say. But then
That's what I say.
bro, it's okay. Apple pie with like a crumble like Dutch top.
Yes, I know. Yeah,
That shit's fucking amazing, bro.
it's kind of like that
the
coffee
apple
cake
slices
thing.
with the fucking what's it called? The crumbly on top, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I would say I like apple pie more than pumpkin pie.
Yeah, me too.
I would say so.
Yeah, you're right.
I get it because I could eat apple pie straight up.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, same.
And it's more diverse. You can have ice cream, like vanilla ice cream with it, you know.
Mm-hmm. But
Ew, that'd be a weird.
yeah, you could have vanilla ice cream with apple pie, but not really pumpkin pie.
Yeah.
I think about that now. Yeah. But like I had
what's
pumpkin pie
yours?
this Thanksgiving. It was alright. I only took one bite and I threw it away. But mine go-to dessert is cream puffs. Have you ever heard of cream puffs?
Nope.
None of you guys have heard of cream puffs?
Wait.
What? So basically,
It's kind of like those Hello Panda things. Those like Japanese little snacks.
it's like it's a pastry pretty much. It's like this like
Cream puffs.
yeah, cream puff. It's just a cat. That's what but like mine, it's like this type of breading or pastry type of thing with like cream inside of it. But every Christmas and Thanksgiving, I fucking look forward to that shit. I love it.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, my grandma actually like did homemade ones this year, which are pretty dope. But usually like she just gets like the frozen ones that like you like deep thaw and like microwave and stuff. But yeah, I also love pepper jelly, cream cheese pepper jelly and Ritz. Have you ever guys had those?
Whoa.
Yep. Yeah.
Dude, those are bussin'.
That's
I
kind of
love
like
those.
bacon jam, like a sweet and savory
Yeah.
/ like.
But
I've never had pepper jelly. That shit, like, they used to sell it where I used to work, and it was like, I don't know. I always looked at it. I was like, spicy jelly.
it's something crazy, dude.
Like
But
on
you
a
can't-
bagel, like an everything bagel. or
Nah,
something.
like I'm not gonna put it. Like I only have pepper jelly with cream cheese and a cracker. Like that's the only time I'll have it, and it's during Thanksgiving and Christmas and stuff. But
Daring.
one thing at Christmas time that I have that I think Matthew's gotten to be able to eat it before. I'm not sure. Is my grandma's brandy chicken wings. I like these chicken wings that like she makes. I remember bringing them to class, but he wasn't in Miss Arada's class. But yeah, they're these type of wings that are juicy. But,
She makes them with brandy.
Shit, I don't know. It's called
I don't
brandy
know.
chicken
I don't
wings.
think I've ever had them, but they sound fire.
They're pretty bubblicious. But
Bubblicious.
yeah, now
I
dude,
know
yeah, it's
holidays
crazy.
coming up.
Yeah, I feel like it is coming up really fast. Have you watched any Christmas movies yet?
I watched Elf like 2 weeks ago.
Hell yeah.
Nah, but I think it should start tonight.
Yeah? What are you thinking? Do you have anything in mind?
I want to do Charlie Brown.
Christmas?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I got like my dorm room's all decked out on Christmas now, which is hella dope. But speaking of which, do you got like, what's your guys' top 3, I'd say, Christmas movies?
I don't know. I don't think I've ever had them, but they sound fire.
They're pretty bubblicious. But yeah, I got like my room, my dorm room's all decked out on Christmas now, which is hella dope. But speaking of which, do you got like, what's your guys' top 3, I'd say, Christmas movies?
Polar.
Charlie Brown. No, not in particular order.
Mhm.
Charlie Brown, Polar Express, Elf.
Okay, that's what's up. What about you?
Oh fuck! Hold on. Honorable mention: Home Alone.
Okay, that
Yeah.
like Home Alone's a classic.
That was good. Oh man, I think that's my list.
Yeah?
In no particular order. Yeah, I think my. Oh man. I really like Christmas Vacation. I don't know why.
My top 3, Elf and Christmas Vacation, but like they're so like I don't know which one I put on
Yeah.
top.
Yep.
And then the third one, I guess I'd put Polar Express, even though like I only watch Polar Express when like there's like 10 days left till Christmas, because like
It feels like
that is a thing that like
Christmas.
we all like agree on. Like there's certain movies that you can't watch like this early. Like if
Yeah.
I watch Polar Express, I just like it just wouldn't hit the same if I was watching like December 20th or something like that. But Home Alone, like I feel like Home Alone's like kind of like I like it a lot, but like sometimes it's like overplayed. You know what I'm saying? Like it's always on.
That's true.
But I can, like,
TV
but-
channels and shit.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like I could still sit down and watch it like all the time. Like
Mhm.
I'm not gonna get bored of it. I don't think. But yeah, there hasn't really been like any good Christmas movies in recent times. I feel like that I can't
There
think
was a
of.
Beethoven one a few years ago that was fire.
Which one?
Beethoven, the big dog.
Big Dog. I've never freaking heard. I'll have to check it out.
Are there any
It was on
Adam
Netflix
Sandler?
for a while, but I think they took it off. But that movie's fucking flames. I watched it like every day for like 10 days.
Oh my
A few
gosh.
years ago, it was so good, bro.
That is pretty wild. Yeah.
Are there any Adam Sandler Christmas movies?
Yeah.
I can't think of any.
I can think of one, and it's not really a Christmas movie. It's a cartoon. It's called 8 Crazy Nights. It's a cartoon where basically he's a Jewish boy, and he just like his life's like down the shitter right now. Like he's like always getting drunk and like he lives in RV and stuff. His parents like he was in a rich family, but then his parents like got killed in a car accident on the way to his basketball game. And why do you make that face? Are you trying not to laugh or something?
No,
bro?
that's terrible.
It was hard, but it's like I watched that movie and it's like one of those movies that I just fucking love. Like that's a good one too. Like even though it's not really technically it is a Christmas movie because it involves Christmas and Hanukkah.
Yep.
But that's one thing too. I love his songs, his Christmas songs and stuff, like the Hanukkah song or
He's so clever.
the Thanksgiving song. Those songs are pretty gas. But
Just gonna say, like with like you're saying, it's kind of not a Christmas movie, but it takes place on like. I was gonna say I'll argue Daddy's Home too.
oh yeah, I watched that
'Cause
last
it's,
weekend.
like-
Yeah, that's 100% a Christmas movie.
I love that movie.
100% Christmas. I thought you were gonna say Die Hard. Fucking bullshit. I've never watched it, but that sucks too. Did you hear
That was
that
flames, bro.
Bruce Willis has Alzheimer's or whatever that is? Like,
Yeah.
It's
Dementia.
horrible. Yeah, dementia. And, like,
Damn.
literally, like last year or 2 years ago, like he was diagnosed with it, and like I guess he's already starting to forget a bunch of shit, which is absolutely horrible. Like, cause he seems hella chill. Like I like his work. But yeah, that just really sucks. Yeah, is there anything specific? Do you guys like ask for Christmas presents anymore, or like not really?
No, not really. I mean, it's like if I want something, I feel like I've gotten to like the age where I don't really ask for anything. But that's kind of been me for like the past like few years. I haven't really asked. I've just kind of asked for money so I can like hold on to it.
Yeah.
And like if I want something, I'll get it. You know.
Yeah.
But there's
Yeah.
nothing that like whenever someone asks like, "What do you want for Christmas?" My mind just goes blank.
Yeah, that was me this year because like every year like my grandma like she goes full out on Christmas and stuff, and like she always asks me like what do we want for Christmas, and like I usually like have like all these items, but this year it was hard to think because like I'm not gonna like because like that's like the like she enjoys like Christmas so much and like getting us stuff.
Yeah.
So like I was trying like my hardest just to find stuff like which there is stuff like that like I wouldn't mind having. But at the same time, like, I don't want to feel like too greedy because like a lot of the stuff nowadays, like as you get older, like the more stuff you want, I feel like the more expensive it gets. Because like I feel like back in the day, like you just asked for like a bunch of action figures.
Oh yeah,
like,
of course.
Which I still do ask for action figures. I'm not gonna lie. I took
Yeah,
my grandma to Target and I was fucking pointing at some action figures.
Oh yeah, dude.
Um,
I'm gonna ask for a Lego set. Talking about that, bro.
yeah. Which one?
I don't know. Something that I don't. You know, there's a Lego store in Chico.
There is?
Yeah.
Where?
Bro, it's over on like West 8th or something. We can go there. I drove by it yesterday and it's like it literally said like Lego and it was like hella bright inside.
That's
and like a
dope.
small ass store and it's like we like repair parts or like replace parts and stuff like that. Like there's no way they don't. It's like just that. If it's a Lego
Yeah.
store, it's not. No way they just do repairs. Like they have Lego sets in
That is pretty dope though. I did ask for one Lego set I think this year. It was like a DeLorean from Back to the Future, something like that, or something. I don't remember. But yeah, I feel like this year is kind of harder to think of things.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know if I told you that. The only thing that I'm like thinking about is a camera.
The camera?
But one that
Yeah.
can take pictures and record videos. So probably like a Canon.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's like the go-to.
But I don't know. I want to like get like a starter one. Like
Yeah, you want to get like a proper camera, but at the same time, like usually they're like expensive, and then like at the same time, like you gotta be able to fucking like you gotta like use it, like because I feel like a lot of the times like people get stuff like expensive stuff and like they just like it kind of like they use it for like 2 weeks, and then it just goes away. Yeah. Let's change topics. We've been agreeing on a little bit too much stuff, and there's this debate that I was wondering if you guys have certain opinions on.
Oh boy.
About the moon landing.
What?
Yeah, it's not really like I like you. You probably thought I was gonna say something like insane, but yeah, just the moon landing, bro. Like, cause that's like it's like a classic debate. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you guys think that the moon landing was real or fake? Like the footage and stuff. Like, what do you guys think? Because I know you guys are like into that like theories and stuff like that. So I was like wondering. Like, I'm gonna ask you right now. Like, what do you guys think?
I just want to say that I think it's interesting that we were able to go there in 1969.
Mhm.
But since then, we don't have the engineering or technology to go there again, and or like lost the information on how to do it.
Okay.
Or some of the footage. Like I don't know.
So
Who knows? We could have. The footage might be fake, but I still believe that we have gone. But I don't know. Who knows about the footage? It could have been edited. It could have been. I don't know.
yeah.
It's just crazy how we haven't gone back since, and I was like, we've advanced so much in terms of technology, especially in that field too.
Yeah.
With like SpaceX, I don't know. It's just interesting is all I gotta say.
What are your thoughts,
I don't know.
Matthew?
I don't know. I think it's what's it called? It was like there's so much stuff that I've like seen about it being like fake and stuff. I haven't heard anyone say the opposite, like, oh yeah, this for sure happened. It's just been like that's just been the consensus, I feel like, oh yeah, they say it happened, but it didn't. It like just from what I've seen, like how'd they set the camera up, like before the guys stepped out of the spaceship,
Yeah.
and then what's it called? And then there's like wind gusts in space, you know.
Oh, true. Like
That's what I've seen. Like
the
in
flag
videos,
flying.
like, the flag is like waving, and then like the dude's just standing there. And I don't know, man. Yeah, I don't. That's
Is pushing it for you? You think it's like a little too much? Like,
yeah, bro. Because it's like, how did that man? How did the first dude get out?
That's a good
I
question.
never really thought about this one because I've always just thought that it was like fake. But thinking about it now, bro. Yeah, I don't
Dude's
know. I don't
genuinely
think it's real,
pondering.
bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck, just because like there is it's the camera part that's confusing
Yeah.
me, bro. Because I don't know if they were able to get back.
yeah, that's pretty wild too. Like the amount of
You gotta be a fucking crazy pilot, not just an astronaut, bro, to land something on a like, what is that? Like a meteor, a star?
it's a
What's the
moon.
moon, bro?
What's the
Is it
moon,
like a
bro?
different thing?
It's. I mean, I agree because who knows if they had like the technology to how rockets like Elon's rockets like self land, how they do that thing where they like turn by itself and do the gentle ass landing. Like, who knows if they had that back then? Like, you're right. Like, what individual had to land a fucking spaceship? If that was the case,
I think like
on the moon, bro.
if that was the case,
like they probably did do because
Oh my
like they
God.
I don't know like cool. So they're obviously probably not gonna be using a fucking parachute because there's like no air in the like in space and stuff. But like I think the amount of math that's like because I do think that everything was real. Personally, I think that everything was real because like and like how you said like how it's like why aren't we going to the moon like now? I'm not fully sure on that, but like also like NASA does get like usually it's NASA and SpaceX are the two big ones. Elon Musk is like funding SpaceX or whatever, but NASA is like they only get funded a certain amount of money each year. And, like I don't know like if that has something to do with it, but I feel like for like landing, like I don't think like the astronauts are like have like a freaking like a steering wheel like we're like but like they like because like it's just like when you're in space like just like those like little like air like shots that, like burst out to like correct like where they're landing and stuff. But I feel like they're not doing as much work. I feel like more of the work was like behind the scenes of like projecting where it was gonna land and like everything because like you're just projecting like these curves and stuff like that, like trying to figure out where to land and stuff.
And you have to time it, so like with like the time of day and stuff because like
And the
we're
moving
rotating
of the moon
and exactly.
I was just about to say that.
Yeah.
Like you have to time it perfectly with the orb because like that thing's like constantly moving, bro. It's like I don't know, bro. I don't know how you time that.
It's like
that is a crazy feat, honestly.
Like thinking about it, like if they actually did that shit, like
and they haven't done it now, like what the fuck?
It's fucking dumbass people these days, dude. Like back, like I would like honestly, I would love to go like live in the '60s or like '70s or '80s for like 3 weeks.
69.
Dude,
that's when
living
Eddie-
in the
because
70s would be pretty fire. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, how the disco bitches were like afros.
I'm not gonna lie though, like I know you love your 60s music and I like 60s music too, but a lot of it has like you can tell that sound of the 60s like was so popular. Like almost everyone had that sound.
Well, yeah, and also
like with the instruments and the like.
That's kind of like late '50s was like the birthplace of like rock and roll, like where you had like Chuck Berry like just like smashing the guitar and stuff. But then like the '60s was like the British invasion, when like you had like the Rolling Stones, the Beatles, all these British bands like basically take over the world.
The Cranberries.
Yeah, and like that entire kind of scene, like the early '60s and mid '60s, I feel like it all had the same flavor. And also, I do feel like most of the '60s music, they do talk about the same stuff. It's like usually like talking about like a girl or something like
It's
that.
so much talking about a girl.
But like I feel like all the songs, most of the songs in the '60s are like hella upbeat, which is actually hella dope. But
yeah, they are. That's what I like about it.
yeah.
You can definitely jig to it.
Oh yeah, most definitely. That's why I enjoyed it a lot. But yeah, usually like then like the late '60s was like kind of like the Beatles. Like I never really liked the Beatles, to be honest with you. Like I think they're kind of clapped. But yeah, and then like the late '60s is when you had like CCR, like the Fortunate Son song and stuff like that. But yeah, we got Nick taking a little bathroom break because he can't hold his bladder. It's very small. He's a small person. What is he? How tall is he, Matt?
Who?
Nick. He's like 5'4"?
5. Well, pushing it. 5. 5'4". On a good day.
On a good day, yeah. When he's like wearing some Air Forces or something like that, give him a few extra
Yeah, bro.
bonus points.
Puts fucking dividers in his shoes.
Yeah. That does sound like a Nick type of thing.
Stepping on heels.
Mm-hmm. That's it. That's been a debate too. Like, so like speaking on the bathroom.
Nick's real height shit's still an unknown.
It is unknown. Like I don't know why he's at the North Pole right now, like making presents for Santa. I don't know why he's here doing this podcast. To be honest with you.
Oh.
You.
My age, bro.
Yeah, you're funny. Talking about I'm an elf or something, huh?
What?
I'm an elf, right?
Well, like you
Is that what you're saying?
fit the profile, like.
Elf build.
Are you guys going anywhere for the? Speaking of Christmas, like for the holidays, are you guys going home or?
Well, I'm going home.
Matt, you're coming home.
Yeah.
I'm going home and then leaving Christmas Day to go to Palm Springs.
Hell yeah.
I was just gonna ask you if you guys have ever been outside of your well, like your
Somewhere else on Christmas Day.
yeah,
Besides
or Christmas
your
night,
usual.
like, yeah.
No.
No, well,
I'm not.
Matt.
This is the first year.
That's gonna be dope.
If you guys did have one choice, like other than holidays, like just in general, one choice to go anywhere in the outside of the country, anywhere, one choice, like for a week vacation, 1 week.
Like Christmas time?
Anytime. You could do whatever. Any place,
One choice
anytime
to travel outside the
besides
country.
the United States.
Where would you go?
Okay. So, seasonal, right?
Okay.
Switzerland in the winter
Mm.
and like the Alps. That'd be fucking heat.
Yeah, that would be
And,
heat.
Like the Bahamas during the summer.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like you see the ads about like the like houses they have like in the ocean
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You gotta take like a bridge out there, and then they have like the hammock over the water.
Yeah, that's just dope.
Dog,
Right.
That's pretty
That'd
cool.
be so cool, bro. Holy.
Yeah, you're pretty cracked for that. The winter in
Yeah, the
Switzerland.
Alps are freaking dope. Those are dope. That's a good shout. I wasn't even thinking about that. That's like really dope. Just anywhere in Switzerland, to be honest with you, because like that place is pretty dope.
And there's like those little villages that they like light up around
Yeah.
wintertime.
I'd say like, I would say my top were like, I'd love to go to like London and like Ireland, because like I don't care what time, like it could be during Christmas time, because England is pretty dope during Christmas time. Then it was Italy, but I was thankful enough to get the chance to go to Italy. And which was pretty like it was honestly dope. It's
dream.
It's awesome. And I got to, because I was there for 2 weeks and I got to see a lot of the stuff. I just didn't really get to go to like some of the places like Venice or like Milan, whatever it's called. But I would say a dope place to go would be New Zealand, because like that's where they film Lord of the Rings. Like a lot of the stuff there is like pretty dope.
Nice.
Like I like like that world is like literally like in New Zealand. And then, but honestly, I'd probably go with like Ireland and London as like the two, because like there's a lot of stuff that I like from there. What about you?
That's why I said like Italy is a dream of me, because like just to explore my roots, you know? And like the environment just seems so cool. Like, you know how like on work days they go home in the middle of the day to take a nap.
Yeah, I forgot what it's called. My mom knows the word, but literally like they'd be open, and then at 1 o'clock they go home to take a nap, and like they open 3 hours later. So like the town that I was staying in most of the time was Meditini Terme or something like that, and like we'd be walking around like just walking around in the afternoon, like everything was closed. But one thing he said, like going back to your roots, my dad's mom, Gigi, she's from Italy, and she's from this town called Lucca, and I was able to go there, and like it was pretty dope. Like that's a dope ass town, Lucca. If you get the chance to go, like a lot of the small towns in Italy, like Lucca, Siena is this town where it's like all these like kind of like districts inside of this town, and each district has their own animal, like a horse or like a tiger or something like that.
What
and
is this called?
It's called Siena, and each year they have this horse race. Like Tom Cruise goes to this horse race and stuff. Like it's a famous horse race, and it literally happens in their town square. Like
wow, that's sick.
But yeah, that is pretty dope. That'd be dope. Like I love to go like somewhere like that with like the boys, like a trip with the boys would be hella dope. But yeah, that's what it looks like.
Oh my gosh. Look at all those people.
Yeah, there's a few thousand people. I follow this account on Instagram, like this like plate making place, or like where they make vases and stuff. And I got to go into that store, and like I follow them on Instagram. But
do you call it Chinaware if it's made in like, you know, like ceramics?
Shoot, yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Do you put it in the china cabinet? That's so stupid.
That is pretty
Italian
retarded.
cabinet.
The Italian cabinet is crazy. But,
I know there's like well, for my answer, yes, Italy. I don't, dude. It's just the food too. Like going back to what we said on like the, I think second episode, maybe last episode. Like Italian cuisine would be my last meal,
Yeah.
like ever before I die. Like, just that alone.
Yeah.
And the language was really cool too. I like how it's similar to Spanish.
Yeah, it's
in a lot of
very
ways, too.
similar. Like, I want to learn it, but yeah, I only know a few words like thank you, like grazie, something like that. You know what I'm saying? But one thing I did learn was, I don't know if you guys know, because like this is more like for like old people. But like there's like this like appetizer. It's basically like bread with like tomatoes and stuff on top of it.
Bruschetta.
Yes, people here call it
bruschetta, bro.
People call it bruschetta, but actually in Italy it's pronounced bruschetta, which is like actually crazy. Matthew just raged, but yeah. And I also like I'm still friends with like the tour guide. I talk to him like every like holiday or something. Julio, he was crazy, bro. I love him. Yeah, dude, that trip was awesome.
Yeah, man, you probably had amazing food.
Like beforehand, yeah, I did have pretty good food, but like beforehand, like before I went, I'm like, I don't want to fucking go to this. Like, I'm gonna miss 2 weeks of school. Like, I don't want to like be gone. And like I went and like did that. Like, good thing I freaking went, because like that's just pretty dope. But like,
And you missed 2 weeks of high school, right?
Yeah.
Like,
but it was junior year too. So like if it was like senior year, like it kind of been like, because like it was around like spring break time. But But like one thing that's pretty cool is like my mom, I think for her 50th birthday, she's gonna go to freaking Paris. Like she was gonna take me, but then like I can't go for some reason. Oh, because I don't have my passport expired. But yeah, that's gonna be cool for her. But that's just the thing. Like thinking about it, like it's like people don't travel, but like I understand like a lot of the places to go travel like that, especially like where we are, like really expensive. But like if you have the opportunity, I think you just take it, because like it could be like. It could like change your life, bro. Like actually change your life.
or like, do you take those opportunities when you're young, or like when you're old and retired and you have more time, or it's like
I think both.
when
Like,
you have that energy, but yeah.
Like you try to plan it out. Like I honestly like think like Italy and stuff like that. I think it's a great thing to go when you're young and when you're old and retired, because
Oh yeah.
it just clicks.
Places
That's
have
a
old
lot of
people there.
places. Yeah, most definitely. But yeah, we're gonna try to keep this one under an hour, and we're at 57 minutes. So I'm gonna do this little segment where you guys try to guess something. So
Okay.
we'll end it off.
Before we do
Oh,
this,
let's
can
listen.
I mention something real
Yeah,
quick?
yeah. What's up, Matt? What's up?
We're gonna backtrack a week,
Okay.
okay? And here's what happened. Chilling at home, Nick tells me to get on Rainbow, okay? I'm like, okay, sounds good. Hop on Rainbow, everything's going smooth, going swell. And we do these things whenever we're on where we're like, hey, give me a word, and we get the word and we'll make like a freestyle out of it in like 2 minutes.
Yep.
Something like that. And Nick's like, I gave him one like a week prior, and he still had like nothing for it. And it was like, the word was mesothelioma.
Oh yeah, man.
And Nick goes, yeah, wherever that is. I'm like, what? I said, where? He goes, yeah. I'm like, there's no fucking way. And I asked him, I'm like, do you think mesothelioma is a place? He goes, yeah, what else could it be? I'm like, what the fuck? Like, bro, he thought mesothelioma was a location.
Dude.
Like, a genuine place of residence, bro.
Dude.
You live in mesothelioma.
What did I learn in history though? Like, what word in history sounds like that? It's like
No, Mesopotamia.
Mesopotamia.
Yeah,
Mesopotamia. Oh my god.
That was mixed up?
That's what. On everything, that's what I was getting it mixed up with.
That's wild.
You got an ancient.
Wow.
That's hilarious, dude. That's hilarious.
Mesopotamia.
Mesothelioma. Isn't that a form of cancer?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is. I was like, what the fuck is like mesothelioma? Like, I've never like. I'm like, what are you guys talking about?
Yeah, you got a type of cancer and an ancient culture mixed up. That's insane.
That's wild. Yeah, because like I'll be watching TV and like I hear like some like medicine talking about like mesothelioma or something like that. So I don't
If you
know.
have mesothelioma,
Yeah,
And
exactly.
it's
Bro.
funny you were like, oh yeah, he still hasn't come up with bars for it yet. The only 2 bars that I have, the first one refers to where it's from. I said, fuck the bitch from mesothelioma.
That's funny.
so bad. Okay.
That was a good story.
You continue with what you were gonna say.
Oh, okay. So I saw this like I see these guys like I think they're called like the Makeshift Project or something. Like they do like these like they're a podcast group from like New York or New Jersey or something like that. And like they did this thing where like they asked, because they're friends like us, he asked, like, can you guess my top 5 celebrity crushes? So I'm going to see if you guys could guess my top 5 celebrity crushes. Yeah.
In particular order or no?
No. Like, you'll just say one, and, like, I'll tell you if it's on the list or not.
Okay.
Anna Kendrick.
Yeah, she's my number 1. Yeah, dude. There's not, like...
Dude, that was my first guess, too. Holy shit.
Dude, because Matthew's been through both phases. So, like, I've had 2 phases. Like, back in middle school, I was absolutely obsessed with her. Then, like, she kind of fell off. And then, I don't know, something happened, like, at the beginning of this semester. Where, like, it just, like, clicked again. Like, I think because I was going into college, and I wanted to basically get in that college mood, so I watched Pitch Perfect. Like, I kind of, like, fell in love with her right there, bro. But, like, yeah, she's my number 1.
I know another one. I think Scarlett Johansson.
No, because Scarlett Johansson, she's not ugly, but I don't think she's, like, really my type. But, like, she's been on, like, the list for, like, the top 10, like, most beautiful women for, like, 20 years, which is absolutely crazy. But
she's old, bro. That is true.
yeah.
And she dated Derek Jeter. I found that out, like, yesterday.
I did, too. Like, he's, like, Derek Jeter's, like, dated hella, women. Not bitches, women. You know what I'm saying?
Victoria Justice.
Victoria Justice slipped into, like, the number 5 spot. Like,
Okay.
I didn't really think about her, like, to be honest with you, like, back in the day, but I saw this Halloween movie this year, like, and, like...
Yeah, where she's, like, babysitting, right?
Or, like, she loses her brother on Halloween, and she goes to find her, but, yeah. She got some sparkle in her eye, you know what I'm saying?
So, 3 more, dude. I don't know.
Margot Robbie.
Margot Robbie's number 2.
Damn!
She's a classic. I feel like...
I forgot.
She's just top tier, I feel like. Like, you can't go wrong with her. My number 4, it's not really like a celebrity. It's more like a influencer, I guess.
Oh gosh. Do we both know?
Yeah. Yeah, you would both know who she is.
Oh,
Pokemon.
Jenna Ortega.
Nah, Jenna Ortega, no. That's Nick's wife. I wouldn't do that to him. Who's my number 3? Oh yeah, my number 3. Matthew knows my number 3, I think. She's from a Netflix TV show.
Madeline Pitch?
It starts with that name.
Hmm.
No, I know what it is. I know who she is. I can't think of her name, though. Hold on.
I was gonna say, because I know one of Matt's is Madison Beer, right?
Madison Beer.
Nah, bro, she's kind of old. She's like 32.
Bro, and you think Megan Fox is hot, and she's like 40.
Shoot.
I don't give a fuck. She looks like she's 20, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
Not for real. But then...
Who is her other
it's,
one?
Madeline Klein?
Yeah, there you go. It was number 3, Madeline Klein.
Oh my gosh.
She's kind of like... She kind of came out of nowhere.
Right.
But I guess my number 4... I just, like... I don't know why. Like, she's pretty cool. Alyssa Violet, which is kind of weird. Like, kind of cringe, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a shout. It's an absolute shout, but,
Why do I not?
Oh my
It sounds
gosh.
so...
she's a lady that freaking dated, Jake Paul.
So silly. Hold on,
Really?
bro.
Yeah.
Violet is crazy.
Dude, I just found out she's dating Marshmello. Which is pretty wild. But yeah.
Have we not seen his face yet?
No, I think
Has
we
he not
have.
done a face reveal?
Oh, are you
She did
serious?
Face Banks and Jake Paul beforehand, bro. That's a crazy lineup.
That is a crazy lineup. That's a wild lineup, too. But yeah.
And Logan Paul, right?
Yeah, I think, like, Logan Paul, like, cheated. Like, she cheated on Jake with, like, Logan or something crazy like that. Some devastating stuff.
way.
Yeah, bro.
Wow.
That's wild to
Dude,
think about
that
that.
was a wild time. 2019.
Dude, that was like 2017. That was a long time ago.
Fuck.
Dang, that was like
Dude, that
7...
makes me feel old, bro, because that shit, it feels like it happened like yesterday, but it was years ago.
Literally
man.
7 years ago in 1 month was 2017, which is absolutely wild to think about.
The Suicide Forest in Japan video.
Oh, that was wild.
That was around that time. That was like 2016.
I had no idea what happened because for New Year's I went to Mexico. I got back and I went to go watch a Logan Paul video. And I just see this apology video. I'm like, what is this? I'm like, what happened? But yeah, those are my top 5, I guess. I know you guys are gonna get my number 1 easily. But yeah, I just thought that was like a little nice little clip to add into the pod. But before we ended it, but yeah, I guess anyone else got anything to say?
We're gonna be more consistent.
More consistent, yeah. We'll be able to put this out by tomorrow. So December 2nd, this is gonna be coming out. I promise you that. I'll make this come out December 2nd. But yeah, This has been the Buhz, episode 4. We got a late introduction to Matthew Alloway, one of the best ever. It's been an absolute classic of an episode. No, I don't think there's anything we got to cut out either, because we were pretty good today. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's gonna do it for us, and we'll see you sometime next week. We don't honestly know. It's gonna happen next week though, so we'll catch you guys later. Thank you for joining us.
We'll just sync it up.
It's been the Buhz. Yeah.
Adios.